So, apparently there's drama behind the scenes of Snow White.
Really?
Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. I'll say Gadot. I don't really care. This movie is going to be an unmitigated disaster. It's just holy shit. Holy shit, is it going to be bad? What was the last reported figure that they spent on this? 275 million or something like that.
Oh,
I remember
it's
an article on it.
Yeah, it's over 300 million at this point in all.
What was it that they actually? What was the previous
Off the top of my head, I don't remember.
I'm asking you to Google it. Give it a googs.
I will. I am.
Good. Well, while you're doing that, I'll keep chatting. So, make no mistake, ladies and gents in the chat, Snow White, this film is going to bomb, right? Not just because they spent astronomical sums of money on it, and then they had an awful initial sort of burst of PR from one of Hollywood's most insufferable new women, Rachel Zegler. But I mean, also, it's nearly 1 million dislikes.
Yeah.
To 74,000 upvotes. 900. I think this is the worst ratio I've ever seen. 74,000 likes to 921,000 dislikes. Wow.
Before factoring in the latest reshoots where they finally quote unquote wrapped shooting.
What year is this filed for? Sorry.
That's the thing. As of November 2023.
Right.
They had spent $330 million on the film.
Well, we know they spent more than that because they actually didn't finish shooting then. They only recently wrapped.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So Company's House is where we're going to find this.
Holy shit. Man.
Yeah. Before that, in 2021, they'd already spent $209 million on it. That was the reported budget back then in 2021, Mr. H. You think I'm kidding? I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, even if I factor in the 25% discount, right? I mean, they still have to cross over $500 million just on its production budget, just on that figure. It's going to be over that figure.
Yeah.
This film's screwed. So, ladies and gents, sorry, just to clarify what we're doing here. So, this film was shot in the UK, right? We'll get to the drama in a minute, but this film was shot in the UK. So, the reason why they're shooting in the UK is so they can access tax benefits, which is a 25% reimbursement of all total costs, right? The unfortunate nature of that for Disney is that all filings for their taxes have to be public, right, by something called Company's House. Now, this film actually recently finished shooting. It was this year. And so we don't actually have the up-to-date tax filings, but the previous most up-to-date tax filings had the total sum paid, on production at $330 million. So it'll be over that.
Oh, by far.
By far. But even if you factor in the 25%, right, it knocks off like $82 million, which is a lot of money, admittedly. But that still puts it at $250 million. And we know it's going to be more than that, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. And a marketing budget on top of it. This is going to be... I mean, how are they going to make their money back on this? They can't, surely. And it's being disliked into oblivion. I mean, they must be absolutely shitting themselves. And, sorry, the best bit, Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot apparently hate each other. Why? Because Rachel Zegler is an insufferable left-wing douchebag that flicks her bean to Palestine. And Gal Gadot, of course, is Israeli and served in the IDF. So they are ideologically on this particular topic opposed.
Times a million. Yeah, that's not the best, Just saying.
So the drama. What is the drama? I mean, it's not major drama. Again, who's the fairest of them all? Who's the fair? Who?
Yeah.
Mid. I said she was mid in a tweet today, and people were like flaming me in the comments.
You're
I'm
right,
like, mate,
though.
she is absolutely mid. What is wrong with you? Yeah, maybe if she's got like 2 hours of makeup on, she's mid as piss, man. Natural beauty, like actually attractive, mid.
Well, she's got a lot going on there for sure. And you know, one of the reasons that in the Stinger I made them both black and white was so that you wouldn't influence your people's opinions of their beauty. They could just look at that image and see that there's no comparison. Natural beauty rests in the woman who, you know, bore a child and then, you know, got back into shape in just a handful of weeks and was ready to go again. So I'm like, you know, she's always been an action actress, and you know, I don't know. Zegler's kind of evil. This whole thing is just dumb.
Yeah. So what's this feud? Well, you can see little bits of it online. Basically, Rachel Zegler was like, "I love you all so much. Thank you for the love, and for 120 million views on our trailer." Well, I mean, obviously across things, but obviously people don't like it, so she's full of
she's
shit.
not. Yeah, she's not very wise.
I'm in the thick of rehearsals for Romeo and Juliet, so I'm going to get out of here. Bye for now. Oh, and always remember, free Palestine. Free Palestine. FYI, I don't care about any. I don't support either of it. I couldn't care less. You don't have to care. Believe it or not, that's a choice. You don't actually have to care. You don't have to pick a side, ladies and gents. It's fine. You don't have to pick a side. It's fine.
The question
Anyway,
is, if you don't live in either country, do you really have a skin in the game?
no, I
Unless
couldn't care less.
and this is faith based, so yeah, yeah. If you aren't either of those faiths, you know, you have skin in the game.
Yeah, well, anyway, so that's what Rachel Zegler said about the whole Free Palestine nonsense. And then Times of Israel reporter Amy Spiro noted that Gal Gadot retweeted this and then unretweeted it. And it said, try to campaign on the head of your co-star who actually lives through war just so you'll look cooler with the kids is really pathetic. Oh, dear.
It was a good swing. That's a good swing.
But this was quite good. So she shared this. Says only love can truly save the world. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Well, that's a fine thing to share. But so there does appear to be like a behind the scenes drama, which look when you spent over $330 million on a movie, the last thing you want is your co-stars on a press tour going at each other. Or better yet, not even talking. I mean, my God. What a joke. What a joke. What do you reckon? I'll pass the baton on over to you now.
I think that Zegler, whatever her name is, I think she's just one of those people she's really easy to hate. She's uninformed about the things she speaks about in public. She's underinformed about what it is that'll help drive her career forward. And it's like she's at odds with the idea that Disney's going to want this film to make money. And she doesn't understand the town that she works in. I mean, it just, how do you make yourself disliked by so many people so quickly at such a young age? You know, and if I'm Disney, I'm finding a way to never work with this chick again because she's been nothing but a headache for them. They're trying, you know, say what you will, think what you will about Disney, but know this: they want to make money on this movie. They have lost a lot of money over the course of the last 3 years. They really haven't posted a profit in any cinematic release or series of releases. They've only lost money. This is a giant amount of money. If we're sitting at 330 million now, and we just went through essentially a 3 months reshoot for this film again, just add 100 million to this budget. This thing is, like I predicted, will be around 425 million to have spit out, and that's before marketing. This will have to make over $1 billion to be profitable. I said that before months ago.
That's
knowing
madness.
I'm going to keep looking at these numbers and trying to figure it out. And when the company's house numbers come out, which will be after the film's released, we'll be able to look at what the film released to, what it did overall, and what the actual budget was, even after the wonderful taxpayer money that you guys throw at this garbage.
It actually won't be after the film comes out, because they've got to file it this year. They'll have to file some more this year.
I thought they didn't have to file again until September.
Yeah, this film's out in March next year.
Okay. Well,
I mean. Like, we should still.
Yeah, but I don't think all the expenses will be in on the next round of numbers that we get. I think it won't be until after the film's out and done. We'll get the actual final numbers, which include all the CGI posts and everything else.
True. True.
Because I mean, if they just wrapped, like, what was that? 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Wasn't that long ago?
Yeah, something like that. It was about a month ago now.
And you saw how undercooked the CGI was in this already.
Oh God!
So
I reckon they've been using AI for this. They must have been. But then again, some of the AI looks better than this garbage. So I don't know. Who knows? Funny though.
Funny. None of the dwarfs looked good.
No.
Oh, by the way, they did employ a little person. There's one little person, the guy that plays Dopey.
Oh, really?
Is actually a little person, yeah.
Huh. Marshmallow joins in the conversation, says that ratio is Hall of Fame worthy.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really quite shocked just how bad that ratio is. Is there a movie that's had a worse ratio than this? Like maybe like one of the Star Wars, probably. But this is a real bad ratio. 74,000 likes to 921,000 dislikes. I mean, that's brutal.
She is. I'm trying to think of the proper word. Reprehensible. Insufferable. I'm trying to think. Repugnant. That's a good one.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know that there's been anybody that's been able to bring this kind of ire from as broad an audience as she has. That's really quite something.
Yeah. She's awful. Also, Rachel Zegler equals discount Brie Larson.
I think that might be a kinder way to say it, for sure.
Yeah, I could see that. Could see that.
I haven't been a fan of her forever. She does have a nice singing voice. We'll say that. I'll give her credit for her voice.
We've got a super chat from Darren over on Streamlabs.
Hey, Darren.
Says, mirror on the wall. Who is the ugliest? See you next Tuesday. Bint of them all. Oh wait, it's Rachel Zegler.
Well, understood. Daryl.
Dear, oh dear. Right, well, there you go. There you go. Drama. Well, anyway, here's someone without any drama.